Hi, trophies. How are you ladies doing? Oh my gosh. It's 5 o'clock. No, it's not 5 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, where I am at least in Florida. Eastern Central Time. No, this is Eastern Time. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I keep saying five. And I'm up. And earlier today, I saw a video breaking the story of what's his name? B2 member J Bug's baby mama claims she doesn't like black people. Did y'all see that? Am I the only one that saw that? I wanted to talk about it today. So, y'all know who J Bugs is, right? The most irrelevant person in B2K. But he was like the coolest, I guess. So his baby mama went viral. By the way, I'm reading the Ace Showbiz article. So y'all pay attention, follow along. So Jay Book's baby mama has gone viral on Sunday morning, May 3rd, for her controversial remarks. It was reported that the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood star's baby mama publicly shared her dislike towards black people. She, who considered herself mixed race rather than black, allegedly took to social media to explain her feelings on race, insisting that she's not racist. The rapper's longtime girlfriend said in a recent Instagram session live, "Black people are ghetto. Black people are ghetto, and I don't like ghetto." Ciao. She went on to explain in the video that she wasn't joking with her statements despite possible backlash she'd receive. No, seriously, when I was growing up, I don't have black crews or friends. All the black girls used to hate me. They always talk mess, she shared. I always have the popular dudes, and the girls were hating. So now that I'm older, I don't really care much more. The mom of five added. J Book's girlfriend, however, noted that she didn't have bad feeling towards black guys. Interesting. I like black guys, of course, but the girls I don't like. The black girls, because they're so ghetto, she continued. I like the proper black people, if that makes sense. The girlfriend of the VH1 personality continued, saying that she had no problem with her friends of other races, nothing that she only nothing that she only had issues with black people. All my Mexican friends are cool, my white friends are cool, my Asian friends are cool. It's always the black girls, the ones that was ghetto, she said. Whoo, child. So I just got done reading the article on Ace Showbiz, and I wanted to come in and give my thoughts. By the way, if you're in the live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up on my video, and if you're a new watcher, subscribe. Duh. But this video is different from normal. It's not about being a sugar baby, but it is about breaking generational curses. And there are some things that I really wanted to address. I found this story really interesting because this is not the first woman that has come out and publicly said that she doesn't like black girls. So I just want to come in and give my little 2 cents on the situation because, it's a very sticky topic, especially with this black woman hate train that's going on right now. And it's been going on, child, but who cares? Honestly, I feel as though the situation, we just need to clean up a little bit because you know what? Black women, we're not perfect. There's a lot of things that we're learning late in life. So I think it's okay for us to make mistakes and clean up our mess. So, the first thing I wanted to definitely address is the fact that, the ghetto black girls. So in the article, J Boogie's girlfriend, y'all, in the article, they didn't even mention the girl's name. And I'm like, who is this girl? But she claims to be Native American, Indian. She looks like she has my skin tone, but her actual hair is like really curly and really long. So she claims to be Native American, which, it's fine, it's cool. She doesn't have like the afro hair like Amara. If y'all know Amara. She doesn't have that afro hair, but she has that long, curly, 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 very curly hair. So, whatever. I thought Native Americans had like straighter textured hair, but her hair is like really, really curly and hangs down. So I don't know if that was, she claimed that Native American side because of that. But hey, whatever. I'm gonna take it for what it is. She claims she's Native American, and she claims that she doesn't like black women. when technically she's a black woman, but we're not gonna talk about that. But I did want to address, the girls that come from the ghetto. A lot of people have opinions when it comes to those type of people. And when I tell you, ladies, there's definitely a difference between like ghetto people and like regular black people. There's definitely a big difference. Like me growing up and me having a Caribbean descent, me having like my parents from being from a different island. When I came to the US, I said when I came to the US, oh my God, like I wasn't born in Miami. I was born in Miami, definitely. But growing up, basically, I grew up with a different set of parents. I didn't grow up with like the Black American parents. I definitely grew up with Haitian parents, traditional Haitian parents at that. It wasn't American, like no American at all. Like my parents came to the US, no English, no speaking English. So I have that type of background. So I can definitely look in to the American culture and see that there's definitely a difference between, regular black people and like ghetto, very ghetto black people. And there's definitely a difference. There's like, if you follow the YouTube lingo, it's like Ray Ray and Pookie, like they're part of the ghetto class, right? And like, what word do they use for ghetto black girl? I don't know. Keisha. I don't know. Keisha. I just made that up. Keisha. She's part of the ghetto class. And then when you come to the regular black people, usually they use the word simp, right? It's a negative connotation, but this is definitely the person that most men, black men that want to be regular, that's who they aspire to be, like the simp. Um, the lame dude that went to school, graduated, and built a career, built a business, that area. Yeah. And then, of course, the regular black people like me and like Michelle Obama, people who beat poverty and strive to go somewhere more, strive to become something better in life. So, that's regular black people. Regular black people are over here, and like ghetto black people are like over there. It's like there's no medium. It's like two different worlds, honestly. But Jay Boogie's girlfriend, when she made this comment, I was actually quite shocked that she went public with what she said, because something like that could be very detrimental to like the black community. But the fact that she kind of clarified what she was talking about, she was specifically talking about the ghetto black girls. And she said that the ghetto black girls used to hate on her when she was little, middle school, whatever, you know. And I don't know. I have a lot to say. So let's go ahead and dive into it. By the way, if you're in the live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You know, it is free to like a video. Like, duh. So, um, me being born in Miami, I really wanted to talk about my own experiences and also me having the Caribbean background that I have. I wanted to talk about my experiences living in the US and seeing the difference between like black people and ghetto black people. Like there's definitely a difference. By the way, y'all, I am sipping, of course, like duh. I drank a frappe earlier. I had like the pumpkin spice. No, it was a pumpkin spice frozen coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Now, like, I'm up. I'm up. So, you know, whatever. So, while I'm up, I'm going to go ahead and drink. Ooh. I'm going to have a quick chaser to this water because I'm trying not to get drunk. I just want to be a little buzzed when I go to sleep. I can just lay down and just sleep. But yeah, okay, so let me jump into the topic. Of course, you already know I'm gonna give my personal views on this and how I feel about, you know, black people not liking black people. When you really think about uh, racism amongst black people, really, black people are really racist amongst each other. We're so racist amongst each other that we done created a whole new term called colorist, all type of stuff. Like it's just really bad in the black community, and I think it's because we're really trying to level up, and some people are just choosing to just stay ignorant, stay negative, stay in a bad position, stay oppressed, stay victimized, and then there's some people who just want to, you know, lift up out of that cesspool and just become something great and just simulate into regular society. Right? Right. But being you know, living in Miami, living in really what would I call that place? Living in a place that was kind of ghetto, kind of from the ghetto, like um so Naomi said black men are pushing colorism. Yes, I agree with that. They definitely are. And I think there's a reason to it, just because just how Jay Boogie's baby mama says she doesn't like black girls. There's a reason. Darker skinned women are really being associated with all the negative stereotypes that are going on in the black community, and it's becoming our burden to carry no matter how you look. The other day I remember going to the gas station and this white dude literally asking me if I knew how to twerk, and I was like, boy, please get out my face before I pepper spray you. Okay, it was it was just really bad, you know. And Um, Oh, hey, Space Jew. I said your name correctly today. Oh, are you trolling me again today? Let me know because I got my phone is ready. But no, being dark skinned is really being associated with all like the negative stereotypes of um the black community. And even if you are like an educated woman, if you speak well, if you don't associate with like those ghetto people, like ghetto, people still automatically assume that you're some type of way just because you're black or whatever. Um, and to me, I just think that a lot of black people, the normal black people, are trying to like run away from that stereotype, especially the women who are talking about leveling up and, getting to the bag. We're trying to like leave those stereotypes back there, but it's like women are some ghetto women are still like doing this daily for the attention for whatever they're getting it for. So ghetto girls, let's talk about ghetto girls, and I wanted to talk about it starting from, say, elementary school. A lot of women are, and I'm saying ghetto girls because a girl is different from a woman. And a lot of women, like this woman right here, Jay Boogie's girlfriend, they were hurt at a young age from black women. Like whether a black woman bullied them when they were younger or whatever the case may have been, like something happened to where they felt like, oh, she's a bad person. So that's why I really wanted to come in today and really speak on the topic. Um, and I try to put like a negative light to it, but we need to really talk about the nitty gritty of the situation. So basically, um, coming from the ghetto is a struggle within itself. Coming from a place where you are oppressed, um, you're not dealt with in a healthy, emotionally healthy manner. It's very easy to stay stuck in toxic ways or pick up toxic habits from a young age. And I'm not condoning what this girl said at all, but I do want to address this certain flaws that black women have because I have dealt with, the ghetto girl. And I have been that ghetto girl as well. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect. I've been that, especially the fact that I'm from Miami. Hello. And I graduated high school in New Orleans. Like, hello, New Orleans. Little ghetto. Um, but no. So being the fact that a lot of girls grow up in the ghetto, grow up in a very oppressed state, a lot of people have to learn how to be a good person, especially when you have like productive parents or you have a good upbringing or you have positive people in your life. They're going to teach you that certain aspects of you are toxic and you should change it, So I think a lot of women are toxic at this moment. Whether you're a black woman, light skinned woman, white woman, like Asian woman, every woman has a level of toxicity, just like every person has that level. That's why we're not perfect. But something that I felt is true when it comes to the ghetto black girls that are oppressed in impoverished areas and poverty stricken areas. I feel as though they weren't necessarily taught how to be a positive person. They weren't necessarily taught how to, one, shine, how to shine as a woman. And me being a girl who my mom and my dad, both of them are really heavy in church. So when I was growing up in church, they forced me to, go up to the front of the podium, read a passage to everybody in the church. Yeah, I was never ready for that, but I would practice. They would teach me to sing for the church. They would teach me to, they would put me in groups where I had to, like, youth groups where I danced and where I was an active participant in the church life. So that kind of gave me an aspect of being able to shine, and also being able to sit at my seat and watch other people shine as well. So I never had that and jealousy aspect in me, because I was taught from a young age that people have to work together in order to make life more interesting. It's like you never saw the pastor hating on like the deacon in church, or the deacon like hating on a pastor, or the pastor's wife hating on the church members, or the sisters of the church. It was never that situation. So it's like I grew up kind of, noticing that in my community, and also replicating it. I can't talk, sorry. Also oh my God, can someone like spell that out for me so I can look at every syllable? Replicating. Okay, replicating. So I kind of replicated that in my own life, and I had the confidence instilled in me at a very young age. So for me personally, I feel as though I'm like a normal Black person. I'm not really ghetto. There's ghetto girls everywhere. Like, you see them all over YouTube. They're all over YouTube, and they're all over social media. They're a lot of them are celebrities. Well, not a lot of them. A lot of them, like the light skinned ones, the Spanish ones, are like celebrities, stuff like that. So like, I had to really take this into consideration growing up in the church, seeing how people operated in a healthy manner, to when I went to school. Like, church life and school life were two totally different things. Being a Black girl, and being also having a Caribbean background and going to school with like Americans and like Black American people, it was totally different for me. So going into these spaces, I was taught at a young age to, be my own star, and also, give other people room to shine as well. Because sometimes it's not your time to shine. Sometimes it's someone else's time to shine. So I've learned that at a really young age. And when I went into school, you know, things were just different. There was a lot of dysfunction in the school places, because everybody has a different upbringing. And I went to school in Miami. There's Miami Homestead, to be in particular. This was elementary school, mind you. I started learning about the dysfunctions of ghetto Black people at a really young age. I went to an F school. Like, I don't know how that school is going now, but I literally went to a F school. Like, my elementary school was an F school. Like, what? I always got good grades, of course, because I came from a two-parent home and I went to church. So my parents were very supportive of me. They weren't perfect parents, but they were very supportive of me. And I had that normal balance at home. But obviously, that wasn't the case for a lot of the students there. I went to school with a lot of course, Black people, ghetto Black people, if you like to say, people that were raised in poverty areas, and areas that just weren't really the best. And of course, my parents weren't rich. So I went to these public schools, and I saw how they reacted. By the way, if you're in the chat, go ahead and give me a thumbs up on my video. And if you're new, please subscribe. Thank you. But yeah, there was a lot of dysfunction in the public school system due to how the children acted. So when I was about in third grade, um, I'm gonna no, yeah, no. When I was like in second grade or like third grade, one of the two, there was this cafeteria woman, one of the cafeteria ladies. She would either be serving the food or checking us out with the little computer, tapping stuff and tapping in our ID numbers and stuff like that. She had started a step team at the school, so like all the black girls could come join the step team and feel like we're a part of something. So me being me, she had asked me if I was going to be a part of the step team. I said, yeah, of course I want to do it because I had seen them practice and I thought it was so cool. So I told my mom that there was going to be practice that Saturday, because that's what the lady told me. So my mom, she got me dressed up, put nice clothes on me, nice, fresh, ironed clothes on me, freshly did my hair so that I could go to step practice on a Saturday at the lady's house. Mind you, the lady lived like right down the street from the school. So it was literally like right there. But I noticed that when I started going to step practice, there was like a group of girls that were way older than me that were being very mean to me. And it was three girls. It wasn't all three girls, but it was like one of them, like the main girl, the group of the girls. She was being very mean to me. Like, not the group, but the leader of the girls. She was being very mean for no reason. Like, she was just like, oh my God, your clothes are so ugly. You're ugly. Like, she was just hating on me. Like, hating on me. And I was only in second grade. And she was like in the fifth grade. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I just came here to dance. Oh my God. I was like, wait, I just came here to dance. Like, why am I getting bullied? Like, I literally started getting bullied in second grade. And after that day, I just stopped going to step practice because I didn't feel comfortable. That one girl, she literally, went out her way to just try to bully me. And I thought that was so lame. So I didn't tell my mom about it, but I just stopped going. And then the lady, she would ask me all the time, oh, do you want to come? Like, come to practice, come to practice. Why you stop coming to practice? Why you stop coming to practice? Girl, you need to come to practice. There's practice on Saturday. You need to come. But I just didn't want to be part of the group anymore because those ghetto girls had made me feel uncomfortable. And then they were way older than me, like way older than me, bigger than me, taller than me. And I was like, these girls are gonna beat me up. I was like, it's 3 against 1. Like, no, I'm gonna lose. They're gonna drag me. So at a young age, I was like, I'll pass. So basically from then on, I never went back to step practice. And the lady just wondered why. And I never explained. My mom never knew why I didn't go. But like I said, had already been part of groups. I had already been part of dance groups. I've sung for the church. I've read Bible scriptures for the church. I had been a church girl who was used to healthy settings. Like, I didn't never had to deal with girls hating or girls being mean to me or girls bullying me. Like, I never had to deal with that inside of the church. So when I got to school and I was trying to be a part of the step team, and these girls were bullying me, well, that one particular girl was bullying me, I just didn't really understand. I didn't compute it. So I just was like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with it at all. And like, that just was a small story about like just dysfunction that happens for a lot of women and why they feel as though they don't like black women or whatever. A black woman bullied them when they was younger, so now they don't like any black woman. And to me, I feel like that is so whack. Because I'm like, there's this movie called Mean Girls where it's all white girls and they're like just being mean to each other, but you don't see other white girls coming out and saying, like, oh, I don't like any white girls because they were mean to me in middle school. Girl, Jay Boogie's baby mama, she needs to get over whatever happened to her in her childhood. I got over it. Like I said, I had a strong upbringing. Like I had confidence instilled in me. I had like participation instilled in me. I was a star before I even got to school. So it's like it doesn't even matter what they thought, but I honestly didn't know how to combat what they were doing. So I just decided to just lay low, lay low, lay low. And even I remember one time, like even after I quit the group or like the step group or whatever, I was literally one morning, I was literally standing outside of my classroom as I always do. After you eat breakfast, you go stand outside of your classroom so and wait for the teacher to open the door so that you could walk in there. So it was one of those mornings where I had already ate breakfast, standing outside of my classroom, and the same group of girls that were bullying me at the step practice at the lunch lady's house, she literally walked up to me and looked at my shoes. Remember, I don't remember if y'all remember them shoes back in the day, like them shoes that had the F on it, and sometimes they would be clear. They were like the lamest looking shoes ever. Like if I showed you guys a picture of them, you'd be like, oh my god, these shoes are so so throwback. But I had a picture of like those. I mean, I had those clear shoes on. Like my mom bought me some name brand shoes or whatever was hot at the time. Like my mom had bought me baby fat shoes and those like shoes with the F on them and it was clear, whatever like that. My mom had bought me all like the in style stuff. So the girl was passing me. I guess she was going to her class. Mind you, I was like in second grade. I think she was like in the fifth grade. She was way bigger than me. So like she seen me standing in front of my classroom and she looked at my shoes and she was like, girl, your shoes are fake. Your shoes are fake. You got some fake shoes on. And then she was like literally trying to fight me early in the morning. Like early in the morning. Class hasn't even started. It's literally still breakfast time. She was trying to like pull my ponytails out because my ponytails, I remember my shoes were pink and green. And my mom had did my hair. She had put like little ponytails in my hair that matched my shoes that were pink and green too. So she was trying to like pull my little barrettes out my hair. Hey, Jazz, yeah. Hey, girl. She was trying to pull my ponytails out my hair. And I was like, hold up. But I just stood there because I literally didn't know what to do. Thank God her friends like basically pushed her away from me and was like, let's go to class. Like her friends literally kind of stuck up for me low key and saw that their friend was bullying me. Mind you, I was way smaller than them. I was like in second grade, they were like in the fifth grade, ready to go to middle school type stuff. Like it was just not fair. But I don't know why that happened. That's something that occurred to me when I was really, really young. And to me, I feel as though that wasn't anything that scarred me, but it's something that definitely happened in my life. Hey, Caramel, girl. Jazzy asked that she was jealous. I don't know what her problem was. I really don't. I feel as though now that I'm older and I look back at it, I feel as though maybe she was going through something at home that made her come bring it to me. So I don't know. Some people are like that. But I carried that hurt with me because I didn't know what happened. Like I literally didn't know what happened. So when I got to the third grade, I graduated onto the next grade. I was in the same class as this little light skinned girl. She wasn't light, she was light skinned, but she was like Hispanic. And she had like really long ponytail hair. Her mom used to do her hair every day. She'd come to school every day with the same hairstyle, but it would never have one fly. Like, you see my hair got whole is real frizzy. Her hair was slick every single day. So I was like, I started bullying that girl, unconsciously started bullying that girl. I would like pull her hair, like when if she was standing in front of me in the line, I would like pull her hair, yank her ponytail. One time I almost threatened to cut her ponytail off with a scissor. And I was like in third grade at the time. Like I bullied that girl so bad that year. And I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny. I bullied her so bad that year because I had been bullied the year before. And it's just kind of like a trickle effect. It was just kind of like a trickle effect that happened in my life. And I feel bad. And if that girl ever finds my channel to this day, like, girl, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to. I was being bullied. Well, I have been bullied. So I apologize to that girl. Her name is Naomi. If she ever runs into my channel, girl, it's all love here. That was nothing personal. But I had bullied that girl so bad that she had ended up failing third grade. And I ended up moving on to the fourth grade. And she was still in third grade. So she was not doing good in her school. She was not doing her homework. Like, I don't know what was going on, but of course I know what's going on. I feel like I'm not gonna blame it completely on me. She could have been like dumb too, but still I do take a part of that because she ended up failing third grade because I had bullied her so bad. Like I really bullied that girl every day. Every day. I remember it like it was yesterday. I did so much. But was it because I was jealous? No. It was more because I was hurt because someone else had hurt me for no reason. Like someone else had came at me for no reason. So it's like I had took that energy and I put it on somebody else. And I feel horrible for that. But like I said, that was like third grade. So like, hello, you get over it. Duh, you get over it. By the way, if you're in the live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up on my video. Y'all know the drill by now. But those are just two minor stories about what happened in my life. Why maybe even, you know, the girl Naomi that I had bullied in the third grade, maybe she feels as though I don't like dark-skinned girls because dark-skinned girls, they bullied me when I was little. And then I could say the same thing. You know, when I was in second grade, I was bullied by a dark-skinned ghetto girl as well. So it's like I could say the same thing, but I don't go around saying, oh, I don't like ghetto girls because I was bullied by one. I've learned to, you know, forgive. And you know, a lot of women hold on to pain and they're very bitter. They hold on to stuff that happened to them when they were like kids, you know, like kids. I can understand if something major happened to you, but like, gosh, like really? But anyways, Caramel Girl said, like the saying, hurt people hurt people. Exactly. I was out there bullying that little girl because I had been bullied. It was nothing personal to her. Like I came from a really good background. But anyways, oh damn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you to my subscriber who donated. Thank you. That is so sweet. Straight to my Cash App. Just how I like it. Thank you. But yeah, so I've noticed a lot more different dysfunctions growing up in, you know, public school and, you know, typical dysfunction that I noticed, you know, once I got older, I noticed that there were different layers to the dysfunction that happens amongst girls, like amongst girls, not even like black girls or ghetto black girls. It's just girls in general. do this type of shit to each other. If you watch the movie Mean Girls, you would know. My life was literally mean girls, like literally popular girls versus lame girls. And then the popular girls are just mean as ever, so superficial, so just fake. Like, and that's not just a black thing. Obviously, this happens in the white community as well. But the thing with the white community, the girls are a little more docile. They're looked at as a little more docile. And black girls are looked at as like gutter, we rough, we masculine, whatever they like to pin on us. But I think it's all the same. We just do it to different, you know, degrees. But anyways, let's talk about the typical dysfunctions that happen between girls. Friendships. Friendships. Like, this is really about friendships now. Like, friendships between women, between girls. It starts at a young age. It really does. So, my situation of me being bullied, it could have definitely hurt me if I would have like clinged to it for dear life. But life is big, life is huge, life is beautiful. So why like sit there and hold on to that hurt that happened when I was in third grade? But anyways, like I said, there's different layers to it. So one of the typical dysfunction that I noticed amongst girls is definitely like comparison. Comparison is the joy. No, comparison is the thief of joy. When you compare yourself to people, you literally take away from your own happiness. And I noticed that a lot of women compare each other a lot. Like, I wanted to talk about this situation specifically because I had as of recently, like this year, me and a longtime friend had stopped being friends because she was literally comparing herself to me. And it's like, girl, we live two different lives. We're not the same person. So it's okay for us to be different and still be friends. But it's like she was in competition with me low key, and it just made things really awkward. And I feel as though when you compete with your friends, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not okay. It's not right. If you're friends with somebody, you should be friends with them because of what they bring to your life and their uniqueness, their pure uniqueness. By the way, if you're in the live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Thanks. And so yeah, like comparison is the thief of all joy. Even the other day, like recently, ladies, right now, at this moment, I'm friendless. I have no friends, and it's been like that for a long time because I know God, or the life force of life is gonna bring the right people into my circle. People that are not jealous, don't compare themselves to me, none of that. But I'm waiting until then. But for now, I don't have any friends because all my friends, I literally kind of like shed. Like they kind of shed. I kind of like outgrew them. And I don't want to say that in a way like I'm better than them, but it's like I kind of went in a different direction than them. I went this direction, they went that direction. And instead of us, just being ourselves and still having the connection, is like it kind of ricocheted us off of each other. And it is what it is. Caramel Girl said I have to stop hanging out with my cousin for that reason. Girl, cousins. Let me drink to that. Was your cousin like comparing herself to you a lot? Because I noticed like girls like me, girls who are kind of like really confident, not fearless, a lot of other girls compare themselves to us. Like usually I'm the leader of the pack. Any group of friends that I have, I'm usually the leader of the pack. So it's like they always compare themselves to me, and it's like, girl, you can do your own thing and I can do my own thing. Like we could be two queens, you know. It doesn't have to be like the queen and the peasant, or you know, the queen and the sidekick. You could be your own person. It doesn't have to be us in competition ever. Like ever. Ever. I would actually like if you were your own person. Jazz, yes, and that's how it was with some, if my family. Oh, girl, that's crazy. That's really crazy. So, like, some girls compare each other so much that they feel as though, oh, if something happened good in my life, or if something, or for example, if I was a girl that compared myself to other people, if I was comparing myself to my cousin, I would feel as though, oh, if my cousin was getting her blessing, that she didn't deserve it. I'd be like, oh, you don't deserve that, girl. You don't deserve that, girl. No. Mm-mm-mm. I remember not too long ago, I was cool with this one girl. Like, as I'm on my sugar baby journey and I was getting like flown out to different countries, I was getting like really large lump sum deposits. This one girl who I had known forever, I didn't even think she was a hater because I'm like, girl. But she started hating on me for the way that I, you know, laid my wigs and stuff like that. Cause y'all know I have locks. So my edges, I don't lay my edges. I don't listen, I don't lay my edges. Like I woke up like this and this how I look. So I will put on my wigs and I wouldn't lay my edges. So like you can see my little furry edges on the side, but it didn't look bad. Like no one said anything about it. So, but she made it her duty. Like after I started accomplishing things in my sugar baby journey, she started making it her duty to throw shade at me on social media, saying, "Oh, I can't stand girls with bad edges." Da 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 da. So I'm like, girl, first of all, why does my edges like what does my edges have to do with anything? Is my edges paying you? Like, are my edges like doing something for you? It's really not. Like my edges are on my body, on my head, on my scalp. Don't worry about it. Like it's not bothering you. Don't worry about it. Obviously, my sugar daddy like it. That's why he out here giving me thousands of dollars and flying me out. So that's why I say girls compare themselves a little too much to other girls. It's to the point to where you want that girl to do everything that you do, exactly how you do it. And it's like if this girl who doesn't do what you do exactly how you do it starts becoming better or starts being her own person, even though she's been her own person. Well, when she starts succeeding in whatever she said she was going to succeed in, it's like that's when all the haters come out. Oh, you didn't even do this. You didn't even do that. Girl, you do this. You do too much of this. You do too much of that. So it's like, why are you comparing yourself to me in my form? Like, don't compare your formula to my formula because my sauce and your sauce are two different sauces, baby. My sauce might be Alfredo. Your sauce might be spaghetti. You know, so like both of us are great. Alfredo sauce and spaghetti sauce are two great sauces. So it's like we don't have to compare ourselves because we don't compete. We're two totally different things and people. And you know, we could be great in our own right. So that's my thing. You know, stop comparing yourself to people. And I think that's a really major problem when it comes to friendships. Like, stop comparing yourself to people. Please, can you stop? Stop. The comparison needs to stop. Like, please. Oh, another donation. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me read these comments. That's how it was with my family. Yes, I always wanted the best for her, but she was never happy for my happiness. Oh my gosh, don't you hate those kind of people? Like those people that you put so much positive energy into them, yet they just give you nothing but negative energy back. It's just draining, and they just zap your energy just like that. And that's another issue that women have among each other, not just friendships, family, just women in general. It gets very catty amongst women, and I don't think a lot, like people do not understand. women get very catty for no reason. No reason at all. You don't have to, they don't have to be provoked. All you have to do is live, be living. And here goes a hating ass woman saying something about your shoes, your dress, your clothes, your hair, just judging you up and down without even knowing you. And I think women should really stop doing that. Like, can we stop? Can we stop? Like, can we stop? Can we like break some generational curses so that we can really go somewhere in life and really accomplish some stuff? Because at the end of the day, we're better together than apart. Like, that is facts. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Of course, you ladies mentioned the next thing that I wanted to talk about, which is jealousy. Jealousy. You know, jealousy, the first thing that we think when something goes wrong between a friendship is jealousy. And sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes people are going through personal things outside and they're just taking that frustration out on you, and it's just coming out in a really stankish way. So it's like jealousy is something that's definitely, it could be a part of that. But jealousy is very general. It's very general. It's very, very general. It's honestly the easy way out when you and a friend stop being friends, is to say, oh, she was jealous, instead of really diagnosing what the girl was going through and seeing, you know, because some girls, you fall out with them because, you know, they're going through a divorce, or they're like a family member just passed away, and you know, the times where when times are hard, they might lash out on you, you know. So you don't know what people are going through in the real world. And I'm not the type of person to sit there and count girls. If you start giving me bad vibes, I'm gonna just be out. I'm like, she'll come back when her head on straight. She'll come back. She'll come back. She'll be back when she get her stuff together, because I just can't, you know? So jealousy is definitely has a lot of faces. So just be careful with the word jealousy, but jealousy is definitely one of the things. Another huge thing that I want to talk about, why girls just can't get along, and you know, something amongst like ghetto black girls, but I feel as though that this is true for any group of women, is seeking male validation. Women will literally throw each other under the bus as soon as a guy comes around. As soon as they, you know, have a little scent of testosterone, they'll start throwing women under the bus left and right. You know, it's not right. It's not good. But I've definitely dealt with this as well. um, you know, competing for a man's attention is something that women fall out for all the time, like all the time. Like most of the problems that women have amongst each other, sometimes I would say 50% of it, of the problems that women have amongst each other, is usually male attention. They're looking for it, they're seeking it. And when I tell you, ladies like that, is they're really very much pick me vibes. Like, you're giving off a pick me vibe. If you are throwing your cousin, your sister, your best friend under the bus just because a man is around, it's just like throw up. You know, that's just so gross. Like, it's better when women stick together rather than, you know, be torn apart just because, you know, a man is around. But as y'all can see, a whole bunch of fights. If y'all are on social media, Facebook, Twitter, if anytime you watch a very hood fight, it's always because of a dude in the background. Oh, the girls are always fighting over a dude. Like, even if you watch like Love and Hip Hop, all these stupid, you know, drama shows, usually the girls are fighting over a guy. Literally fighting over a man that don't want them. Even neither one of them. Like, y'all seen the situation with the most famous situation with Stevie J, Jocelyn, and Mimi. Like Mimi and Johnson obviously didn't like each other because of Stevie J. And even, you know, in other cities, um, the Amina, Peter Guns, and the other lady, they were all in competition for the one guy. So it's like women are always, well, not always, but women do fall out over dudes all the time. I remember when I was in high school, just to give a little personal story. I remember when I was in high school, I was friends with this one girl, and she actually started dating the dude that had broke my virginity. And me and her were friends, but I didn't know that she was dating, you know, the guy that I had dealt with. So, because me and him were still talking, I didn't even know that, you know, he had even moved on. But obviously he did. Mind you, this is high school, okay, high school. So, like one day, I called his phone and she answered, and I didn't know who I didn't even recognize her voice over the phone. She sounded like a little girl, but it's like when I when she answered the phone, I'm like, girl, I'm like, who are you? I'm like, girl, this is my boyfriend phone. When I see you, I'm gonna smack you. You know, I was just talking real greasy because you know it's high school. You feel like, oh, a dude tried you because I feel like he tried me because he let the girl answer his phone when he could have simply answered the phone and be like, you know, oh, I'm with my girl. I got a girlfriend now. You know, you don't have to call me anymore. I have a girlfriend. That could have been easily taken care of, but he decided to be messy, let the girl answer his phone. Not, and I didn't even know that was my friend that I was talking to. So fast forward, um, we're at school and I see them two walking in the hallway. So that's when he had told her that I was the one that was talking to her over the phone. Like he pointed me out and he was like, oh, she's the one that answered the phone. So it's like he was kind of brewing up drama. So instead of her being like, oh, that's my friend. Oh, I didn't even know that was her. Oh my God. Like you was talking to her. Oh my God. Like instead of her, you know, doing that approach and coming to me and be like, oh my God, girl, that was me over the phone. You didn't know. I didn't know that was you. Because obviously neither of us knew because we were literally still hanging out at school every day. But after he pointed me out or whatever, all of a sudden I hear all over school, everybody's calling, everybody's telling me at lunchtime, literally the next day, at lunchtime, everybody's like, oh my God, this girl want to fight you. She want to fight you. She said that you was talking crap to her over the phone, so now she want to fight you. And I'm like, that was her. Oh, she's the one that I cursed out over the phone. Like, what, girl? We were friends, like friends. Like, she didn't even come to me. She didn't even come to me and like talk to me and tell me like, oh, girl, yeah, that was me over the phone. Because honestly, I didn't know. So like, lunchtime come, it's time to fight, right? Everybody come to me like, oh, meet her in the bathroom, meet her in the bathroom, meet her in the bathroom. So, you know, I'm not about to chicken out. So I went to the bathroom, but I didn't go to the bathroom ready to fight. I went to the bathroom to let her know, like, I don't fight over dudes. Like, that was never, ever in my way of living. Like, I never fought over a dude. I never felt the need to, like, my whole life. So I basically, in front of everybody in the bathroom, I basically told her, like, girl, I'm not about to fight you over a dude that I already had. So I told her that and I just walked out and there was no fight basically. But from then on, like she really respected me, even though me and her didn't really talk anymore. We weren't friends anymore because she was still dating the guy. But she still respected me even to this day. Like I'll slide up on her Snapchat stories or whatever like that. So it was never bad blood because I didn't allow it to be bad blood. I was like, girl, you know, that's your man, that's your man. It is what it is. Like, girl, I don't give a fuck about him. Girl, fuck him, that's your man. Girl, have fun. But it's just, you know, that just goes to show you that, you know, women will just start beefing with each other for male validation, for male attention. And a lot of guys, too, they feed into it. Unknowingly, they feed into the drama. They create drama or whatever like that. Guys don't even know that they create drama amongst girls by just doing little stuff, little stuff. So that was a situation that I had where a girl was chasing male validation. And I feel as though, you don't have to get ugly and get out of character in order to prove a point. You can talk to people and just express how you feel and just get it out the way and move on with your life. Everything doesn't have to end in a fight. It's ghetto. So obviously she was one of those ghetto girls. And I feel as though I was always like just a regular black person, like regular. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. So, of course, all of these are just general things that I thought about. Of course, I know you ladies could think about more things of why you don't like ghetto black girls or whatever like that. Dysfunctional friendships amongst, black women, and women in general. I think, this is my last point too. I think bad girls, like the girls who are bad, the girls that are always ready to fight, the girls that always have a bad attitude, the girls that are always, um, ready to, you know, just be ghetto, ghetto fighting situation. I feel like bad girls come from bad families. Period, point blank. That's just how I feel. If a girl is bad, like she's bad, she have a bad attitude, she's always ready to fight somebody. Like her call of resolution is to fight. Her disposition in life is to fight. Then she comes from a bad family. Because at the end of the day, girl, are you Mike Tyson's daughter? Are you getting paid to fight? You're not. So why are you trying to fight me right now? Like, no. Um, Even Mayfloyd Weather's daughter ain't fighting. She's stabbing. So it's like, you're not getting paid to fight. Your first call of resolution when it comes to your friends, girls that you have alliance with, girls that you have built a friendship with, it should not be fight, 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 fight. Like that's really, really, really a bad habit of women, especially black women, especially black women love to fight, love to fight, love to fight, love to fight. It's always the solution to every problem. And I think we should really get away from that and elevate out of that. Because me growing up, I've always had girls that hated on me, wanted to fight me. Like literally, girls hated on me for male attention. If I was getting male attention and they weren't, they didn't like me. They wanted to fight me now. Now it's fight. I want to fight you at lunchtime. It's like these type of girls didn't get validation at home. They didn't get validation from their dad. They didn't get validation from their own mom. So it's like when a girl like me who comes in who is completely confident in herself, and I don't even look for validation because I validate myself. So it's like when people give me validation because I validate myself and they see the confidence that I have, they don't like it and they want to fight. So it's like that is so toxic. It's so toxic. And it just really shows the person's background. You didn't get a good homecoming. You didn't get a good upraising if any little thing triggers you to fight, especially a woman getting male validation. Like, ladies, I really want ladies to understand there's enough penis to go around. Okay, there's so many men on earth. There's enough for every girl to get a little piece, a little taste, a little snack of it. Okay, a little whiff of it. Like, there's no drought. There's abundance, an abundant amount of Zozo. So, ladies, we don't have to compete with each other when it comes to male attention. I feel like that is just so juvenile. It's really juvenile. It really is. It really is. But just to really, so bad girls come from bad families. Their parents didn't necessarily give them the validation that they needed. These girls, these young women, didn't get the validation that they were supposed to get at the young age that they were. So when it comes to the public settings, they act a fool. And if believe it or not, a lot of black women are bitter, and it starts from young. Um, sorry, my face. I was reading a comment, but if you're cursing in the chat, your comment is not going to show. So please refrain from using profanity. Please use alternative words to describe words, you know. So, but yeah, so I think a lot of black women are really bitter because they didn't get that validation that they needed growing up as young girls, young women. They didn't get that love and attention that they needed in order to um, have healthy traits. You know, have healthy personal habits amongst each other. I remember when I was in elementary school, there was this really tall girl, black ghetto girl in my class. She wasn't black; she was light skinned, but like she just was so problematic. Her like the teacher sent her to sit in the back of the classroom away from everybody else because she had a behavior problem. She had a real behavior problem, and she was just a downright bully. She was one of the black girls in the class, and she was not the only black girl. I was also in the classroom. There was like two or three other black girls in the classroom, but that particular girl was sent to the back of the classroom to sit by herself by the sink while everybody else sat in groups because she had a behavior issue. She did not know how to, one, be nice. It's not illegal to teach your children to be good people. And I feel as though her background, where she came from in Miami, her family, it just wasn't a good set of people to grow up around. That's what really made her like come to school with a really bad attitude because probably, you know, her mom and her dad just weren't giving her the attention that she needed at home. So I really feel as though, you know, if there's an issue between black women, the way that we communicate amongst each other is maybe because of our upbringing. And I really urge to you ladies to, you know, if you really want to become better and level up on this journey, to really let that go. You know, whatever you went through your childhood, you know, elementary school, middle school, with your family, friends, whatever the situation may be, like really learn to forgive people and just let it go, put it behind you, like just bury the situation and let it die and grow flowers, you know, let it be something beautiful in your life. Let it be a teaching experience. Don't necessarily stop you from being great. And I think that's something that Jay Bug's baby mama needs to really learn. You know, whatever happened to her when she was a girl, it's literally, you know, girl things. You know, a lot of girls were bullied as children, not just you, ma'am. You know, you're not the only girl that was bullied as a child. A lot of us were. And it's not just black women. White women were bullied by other white girls were bullied by other white girls. Spanish girls were bullied by other Spanish girls. You know, Asian girls were probably bullied by other Asian girls, but you don't see them type of people coming out and saying, oh no, I'm Asian, but I don't like Asian girls because they bullied me when I was, you know, younger. Oh, they were always messy. They were this. Like, I'm pretty sure that all happened, but it's like certain things y'all ladies really need to learn how to let it go, because after a certain age, it's definitely mental or mental illness if you hold on to something that happened to you when you were a child. When you were a kid, like especially something like bullying, like where a lot of people go through it. A lot of people go through bullying. It's kind of normal, honestly. It's kind of part of life when you go through public school. It's definitely a part of everyday life. But I definitely do you ladies have any like anything to say right now? Because I don't know, like I think it's really um, a topic for women to talk about, for women amongst each other to really look at ourselves in the mirror and diagnose what's been going on. All these light skinned girls, light skinned women always are coming out saying, "Oh, the dark skinned women used to bully me when I was in the kindergarten, when I was in daycare. The dark skinned girls used to bully me, and oh my God, they're so mean." Like, girl, a lot of people used to get bullied when they were little. Like, get over it. Get over it. It's just a lot of light skinned women, you would be surprised. Like Queen Naija, she was one of those light skinned women who came out to say that, oh, dark skinned women used to bully me when I was young. Oh, dark skinned girls used to bully me when I was young. And it's like, it's not because we thought you were better. It's because that's just what happens when you're in school. It's like everybody gets bullied by somebody. Everybody. Like, you can watch all type of TV shows and you would see different type of bullies. They come in all different colors. Like, don't sit here and try to section off Black women like we're some type of villains. Like, it happens amongst people. So Caramel Girl said, I was bullied by a mixed fat girl in elementary school, and I don't hate mixed fat women. See, exactly. Thank you. That is my exact point right there. Like, you don't hate the whole group of people just because one person bullied you in elementary, middle school, daycare. Like, come on now, get over it. I'm tired of people, especially people coming out saying, "Oh, dark skinned women used to bully me when I was in elementary." Like, girl, grow up. Like, really, grow the hell up. You about this woman, Jay Boog's girlfriend. She got 5 freaking kids. You're not grown up yet. You're literally still on something that happened to you when you were in middle school, high school, elementary. Like, really, stop it. Like, stop it. It's ridiculous. But I did want to talk about certain issues that do happen. And I'm not saying that people are perfect. She probably did get bullied. She probably did get bullied. As I got bullied. As Caramel Girl got bullied. A lot of us got bullied in school. You get over it. You grow up and you get over it. Like, you don't go around on a freaking hate train trying to create a hate train against Black people. Like, that's just so weak. That's really weak. But I really feel as though, besides all of that, I really feel, besides that, there is a thing that I did want to talk about briefly amongst Black women. Like, Black women, don't know how to have fun. Don't know how to have fun. I feel like we fight each other a lot because we don't know how to have fun. Like, a lot of things could just be fun and laughs and giggles, but some people always try to take things the wrong way. People just live in the negative all the time, where they just feel as though they just take things too personal and too deep. And I know it comes with the territory being a woman. You just think so deeply into things and you feel deeply into the pits of your soul. But it's like some things, in the moment it happens, You laugh about it or you cry about it and you let it go. You don't hold things on forever for a whole decade. You don't hold on to things for a whole decade and just like let that make you bitter. And that's why a lot of women are bitter, for real, for real. So I wanted to show y'all a video of this fight that was going on in New Orleans during Mardi Gras season. Basically, called a voodoo ball. And as y'all could, I'm gonna show y'all here. There was a lot of fighting. I wish I had a different thing on my phone to show y'all a little bit better, but here, look. Y'all look at this. Look at this craziness. Do y'all see how these people are scattering like roaches? This is in 2020, people. These black people are fighting like animals. These men are fighting. Men who are supposed to be the leaders of our community are fighting amongst each other for no absolute reason. Even dressed as well as they're dressed in these gowns, in these tuxedos. These people, black people, are just making a damn right fool of themselves out here in tuxes and gowns, fighting like wild animals. Like, this is what we call ghetto. Like, this is ghetto. And I've literally seen stuff like this. Like, y'all, my high school graduation, when I tell y'all my high school graduation, senior skip day, not my graduation, but senior skip day, it got so ghetto. We literally, all of us, like, there was like 4 different schools at a certain park in the city. And y'all, when I tell y'all we were having a good time, I was out there eating crawfish, shrimp, crab legs, puffing on that good, because, it's senior skip day, I'm out there living like a hippie. I got my shades on and I just look good. Everybody having a good time. The girls are dancing, but it's like, out of nowhere, like a group of boys just start fighting. So the DJ cut off the music and he was like, hey, oh, y'all cut that stuff out. Y'all cut that out. Y'all ain't come out here for all that. Y'all cut that out. So, okay, boom, they start fighting. But picture why 3 minutes later, after the DJ made that announcement, all you hear is do 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 do. Big picture why they started shooting. They started shooting on senior skip day. When I tell you, it was so ghetto. The whole experience was just ruined because I'm like, oh my God, this is the first bad thing that I get to do in my whole life because I have strict Caribbean parents and I actually had the chance to skip today. And they ended up shooting it up. They shot up the whole event. Thank God nobody got hurt, but there was at least 10 shots that came out of a gun. And I know I heard it. So it's like, black people, y'all don't know how to have fun without things getting ghetto. Even look at this situation. Watch this situation amongst some girls, like some college girls who are play boxing at like a school event or whatever. Look what happens. Listen, a play fight. Look, the girl fell on the floor and everything. Now look at her. Her mad ass. Mad. Trying to fight for real. Now it's just complete chaos. It's just complete chaos after this. So it's like, to me, when things like this happen, this is what, we like to call ghetto. because certain people don't know how to have fun. And when it comes to I feel like the men are definitely the leaders when it comes to stuff like this. As y'all could see the video before at the Zulu ball, the men were out there fighting. Like the black men were out there fighting. And it's like, why can't people have enough common sense and decency to not resort to violence, especially being in a really great scene and area and being dressed up really nicely? Like, why resort to violence? Even in the situation with the college girls who were play fighting in a playful setting. The one girl, she got knocked on her ass and she started getting serious. And it's like when you're supposed to laugh at things, it's like people are taking it like, oh my God, no, you're disrespecting me now. Gloves are off and I'm gonna beat you up for it. Like, sir, everything don't have to be so serious all the time. And that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people that are oppressed, like the black people, especially ghetto black people. When you're oppressed, you're not taught how to deal with your negative emotions. You're not taught to deal, you're not taught that a lot of situations you could just let it go and laugh it off and move on with your life. You're not taught that. You're taught that, oh, if somebody play with me, I'm gonna have to, teach them a lesson. I'm gonna have to fight them or, resort to crazy antics that I do not ever suggest. But it's like, let's literally look at the root of the problem. Let's really look at the root of the problem, why girls cannot get along. Girls just cannot get along for no reason at all. Because first of all, y'all hold on to shit. What am I mean to curse? Y'all hold on to things forever. And it's like y'all turn serious situations, like y'all turn laughable situations into something that is just too serious. Like, it's just too serious. Y'all don't know how to let go. Y'all don't know how to have fun. Y'all don't know how to just let people shine for just a little bit. Sometimes somebody was gonna lose that fight. This fight right here, somebody was gonna lose the fight. Y'all don't know how to be happy losers. Learn how to be a happy loser and know your life will change for the better. Like, learn that your time is not going, oh wow. But yeah, ladies need to learn that, y'all have to share the spotlight. The spotlight is not always going to be on you. You're not going to be the queen of everything. Like, sometimes you're going to lose. Sometimes you're not going to be the winner. Sometimes, just let it go. Let it go. Be happy. Laugh. Joke with each other. Like, this is why girls cannot keep friendships and relationships, because y'all just always in competition. Y'all feel embarrassed for any little thing. And it's just crazy. And something else that I really wanted to talk about. Oh my God. Hey Melody, how are you? Happy to see you, sis. Do a little happy dance. Girl, you came right at the end because I'm about to get off up here in a little bit. But yeah, so girls don't know how to have fun amongst each other, right? That's so problematic. Like, girls, just laugh sometimes. Somebody say something stupid to you, just laugh it off. Just laugh it off. She said, I'm so late. I just woke up from a power nap. Yes, girl, it's okay. This corona will do it to you. This quarantine got everybody just sleeping. Even me, I'm up late right now. It's 3:27 night, wet. But I had coffee earlier. Anyways, something that I really want to talk about that was really toxic amongst girls, black girls, ghetto girls, is the fact that y'all will cut off a friend for a simple misunderstanding before you cut off a dusty. A lot of women will stay stuck on a dusty for 10 plus years, but let her friend not answer her phone call, or like don't call her for a week. She's ready to cut that girl. She's ready to cut that girl clean off. Black women don't have no forgiveness when it comes to each other. By the way, if you're in the chat, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. But yeah, black girls don't know how to be true, genuine friends to each other, because any little thing that we might have a misunderstanding for, we're just ready to just throw the gloves off, like in the video, just throw the gloves off and fight dirty. And undermine each other and belittle each other and call each other nasty names and even fight. So to me, it's just like, there's so many better things to do in life than to sit there and fight with a girl. But at the end of the day, I'm still going home to a Dusty that done cheated on me 10,000 times. Then got my sister pregnant, done fucked my mama, done, did it with my grandma. But I'm mad at her because she ain't call me back. I'm mad at her because this, and that. It's just really petty and juvenile. It's so juvenile. It's so juvenile. When things could be easy. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of black girls, a lot of black people just weren't taught to operate in a positive emotion. Like I said, a lot of people were just taught to just suppress their feelings and just operate on a negative emotion. It's not good. It's not good to operate on negative emotion. Things like this were supposed to be checked at a young age amongst each other, but maybe our moms were busy working all the time, so she didn't necessarily have the time to correct us, or maybe our moms were that negative emotion in our lives that derived us to be negative people and to hate other women. So that's what I really want you ladies to really get at, like really dig deep into why you don't know how to have friends. Really dig deep into why you may not like other black women, or you may not like women, or you don't know how to keep friends, or you like to be around males more than you like to be around women. Like really dig deep into why you're like this. It's a lot of pain that a lot of women don't want to really address, but I feel as though if you really want to level up, you have to address these emotions. And a lot of women are seeking therapy because a lot of things that they went through was just too much. It's just too much to really process it. Even me, thank God, when I was about 13 years old, I took anger management because I had a real anger issue growing up. I was a very angry child towards people, and I had passive aggression. So I had to take anger management, and that is a form of therapy. So from therapy, I really learned to, dig through my emotions to really figure out why I'm feeling some type of way. So I've learned to have better responses in my emotion, especially when it comes to outside forces and outside sources. And I really want you ladies to definitely, look into those options, because there's something that helped me tremendously in life. I did therapy for about 2 years, and those 2 years really changed my life. Like really, really changed my life to help me become the woman that I am, because I had so many emotions that I couldn't figure out, and that were just bottled up inside. And I just was just a very angry, bitter woman. And I was a teenager being bitter. So imagine how I would have turned out if I would have stayed with those emotions bottled up and just let myself become a sour person. It wouldn't have been good. So ladies, definitely things like this really affect you. Whatever you've been through, Seek a therapist. Definitely, definitely. If you had a childhood like I did, where you were bullied, seek therapy, because you don't want to keep perpetuating this stereotype that I don't like black women because black women were always messy. Black women were always, fighting, and black women was this, black women was that. Like, who cares? Get over it. Go to therapy. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. And yeah, like, get over it. Stop playing victim. Stop playing victim. Stop playing victim. Because I know everybody has bullied a girl here or there, somewhere in life. You were the aggressor and someone has showed aggression towards you. So at least stop playing the victim. Stop acting like black women are bad people. I understand there's ghetto black people who just go overboard. Even me in high school, I was friends with the ghetto black people. I was friends with the ghetto black people. Girls didn't like me when it came to males. When it came to like boys, if a boy that they like me, they ain't like me no more, and they want to fight me from there. So I think that's very toxic, and I think women should really teach their daughters that male attention isn't the end all be all. Male attention isn't everything. Male attention isn't the world. There's so many things to live for besides that, and especially strong friendships are definitely really, really, really important. I had talked about that before, probably like a year ago, where I said that I said that men are loyal to themselves, like amongst each other, and they're also loyal to like games. So like the reality of life, like earning money, friendship, sports, actual video games. They're loyal to these type of things. But women are not loyal amongst each other. Like, women are not loyal amongst each other. Like, women backstab each other all the time, like all the time. And it's something that's been going on forever. And I'm making my video hoping that it elevates more black women into, seeing that this is really problematic, and to, fix this and break these generational curses that's been going on for centuries now, where, black women just cannot get along. Harriet Tubman wasn't going to be able to do what she did if she wasn't able to be a people's person. Harriet Tubman wasn't going to be able to do what she did and succeed to the degree that she did and free all them slaves if she wasn't the person to really talk about situations and talk about why certain things are failing, how we can fix it. But yeah, don't mind me. I got my little do-bro that I got from Walmart earlier. I'm gonna grease my scalp before I go to sleep. And I feel like I look so much more sophisticated when my hair is pulled back. How? Yeah, this is cute. Kind of. But yeah, so I just feel as though with women, we need to do better. Definitely. Stop playing victim. Take control of your life. And I'm tired of these people coming out talking about they don't like black women because black women used to bully them. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Like, please dismiss yourself now. Don't even speak on black women. If you have nothing good to say about black women, don't speak on us. Because it's like, yeah, I never have anything good to say about us. And I'm tired of it at this point, because I'm like, I understand there's certain black girls that are probably mean, but who wasn't mean in their childhood? Everybody had a a mean streak in their childhood. Who cares? Get over it. Like, please. And girls who don't get over stuff like that, they need therapy. And I feel like they have mommy issues. Girls who don't know how to get along with other women have mommy issues. If you don't know how to get along with other women, I want to see your relationship with your mother. If you and your mother have a strong relationship, then okay, I feel like you might have a point. But if you and your mom don't have a strong relationship and you also don't like women, mommy issues. Mommy issues. You need therapy. You need therapy. You do. You do. Stop blaming black women for your life problems. Because at the end of the day, we ain't doing nothing but doing what everybody else do. We're human too. We're not perfect. We're not perfect. A lot of us are still, leveling up and trying to get up out the gutter. A lot of us are still learning, keep our hands to ourselves. Don't fight every person that we meet or fight every person that, crosses us in our way. A lot of us are still learning. And I feel as though we have a while to go. And this may not be the generation that gets it all the way down pat. It may be the next generation. We have a lot of issues that we need to definitely point out and just help each other grow so that, our bloodline could always continue to elevate, because there's always room for elevation. There's always room to become better. There's nothing wrong with pointing out issues that we could improve on. So that's exactly what I'm doing, because I'm here to break generational curses, baby. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely here to show y'all ladies that there's a better way in life. There's a better way of living. You don't have to always, ouch, my ring, my earring, But I'm here to help you ladies to really realize your potential in life, so that you can know that, you don't have to stay stuck in what you've been taught. Like, you could elevate. You can elevate. Literally elevate. It sounds kind of like levitate, where you can literally rise up. Rise, 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 woman, rise. It's your time to rise. Definitely. It's your time to rise. It's your time to realize that the spotlight is on you. The spotlight is definitely on you, and you are going to become the woman that you need to be in order to raise the next generation properly. And you know what? I was listening to Oprah. I love to listen to Oprah speak. Also, Iyanla. I love to listen to their conversations. And they had a whole segment on the OWN channel or whatever, an interview where they were talking about why, women don't like each other, why women disagree so much amongst each other. And something that Iyanla said to me that was so powerful was that, it's easy to be a queen amongst peasants, but can you be a queen amongst other queens? That's the true power. That's true power. When you could be a queen amongst other queens. So I really want you ladies to absolutely think about that and let that phrase, that what I just said, just simmer in your spirit, so that you can become a better person, so that you could level yourself up into being a queen. Okay, being a queen, a trophy, a prized possession, someone that people aspire to be like. Definitely. And it's funny because, that lady, J Bug's girlfriend, the one that says she don't like ghetto black girls, I bet you she has black friends. Whatever amount of friends she has, whether she has one or two friends, I bet you they're black women. I bet you they're black women. I promise you they're black women. So I feel as though some women need to just stop playing victim and stop lying. Stop straight up. Stop lying. Stop saying that you don't like black women. Just stop. You're lying. You're straight up lying. Like, you're lying. So I'm not gonna say that she probably wasn't bullied. I'm not gonna say that. She probably was, as we all were. She probably was bullied. But do I believe that she truly doesn't like black women? No, she's lying. She loves us. She loves the ghetto ones. She loves the ghetto ones. And you probably go on her Instagram, she probably following City Girls, Cardi B, Trina, what other ghetto girls they got? She probably following all the ghetto girls, all the celebrity ghetto girls that they have to offer. Because if you listen to her talk, she speaks just like a black person, even though she claims to be Native American, mixed. She sounds like a black person when she's speaking. She speaks with ebonics. She speaks with a level of blackness in her voice. So I need her to stop lying. Stop lying. You know you love that. You know you love black women. Like, just stop it. Sis. Stop lying. Like me, I could write a book on the stuff that I've been through with black women, but at the same time, like, who cares? Like, y'all are my people. We're gonna get into stuff. We're gonna bump heads. We're gonna have stories to tell. We're gonna have disagreements. We're gonna have ups and downs. Like, that's just life. Just like white girls, they go through their ups and downs with their own, friends and family. But you don't see them making videos talking about, oh, I don't like white girls. I don't like proper white girls. I don't like proper white girls. Cause they wanted me to join the polo team when I was 13, and I didn't want to join the polo team. So I don't like them. Stop. Like, stop. Stop. You don't see that type of stuff in the white community. Can y'all just stop? Like, stop addressing us. Stop addressing black women. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. How about that? Stop addressing us. Because I'm tired of opening stuff that has like little value to me. Obviously, one person is not going to change how everybody feels about black women, but it's like there's like this little hate train that's going on, and I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to always come and defend myself and other women, even though y'all probably don't want me to speak for y'all, but who knows? I'm going to speak from the perspective, from the most honest way that I can. I'm not going to hold back. Like I said, that girl, I'm telling you, that girl, she got mommy issues. We need to look into her past. And it's so funny because this article that I was reading, it doesn't even say her name. It just says J Boogie's baby mama, which is so ghetto. Mind you, this lady is a baby mama. Like, she's not even a wife. She got 5 kids. Like, girl, you are as ghetto as they come. Like, let's really be clear. Let's be clear about that. Okay? You are as black as they come. You are the same shade as me. Okay? Oh, here's her name. Her name is Jondell Michelle. Jondell Michelle. Is this her? Yeah, this is her. Let me Google her. I just don't like girls like that. You know, girls that are like, oh, I got bullied when I was young, so I don't like black women because they used to bully me. They used to bully me. Like, girl, if you don't grow the hell up, if you don't put some big girl panties on and get the hell over it, is this her? I don't know if this is the right page that I'm looking at. I don't know if this is the right page that I'm looking at because the page I'm looking at right now, it's like a light skinned woman, which when I was looking at the live stream was of like a dark skinned woman. Maybe she had a tan at the time. Maybe she had a tan at the time because the video that I was literally looking at was just a dark skinned woman talking about this and that. So I don't think this is the right girl. Jandel Michelle, I don't think this is the right girl. Jay Books must have got a whole nother girlfriend. This must be one of his old girls. You know these rappers and entertainers, they don't stay with women. The internet can't even keep up. The internet can't even keep up with the women that these rappers be having. Ooh, yay, another donation. But I don't know. Today's live was pretty quiet. I hope you ladies felt where I was coming from, and I hope that y'all took some notes, some good notes, so that y'all ladies could start living a healthier life and a more functional life, and be less ghetto, and come alive in your everyday life. Stop living with pain. Stop living with pain and regret and bitterness. You need to come alive in your day-to-day life. Come alive. Show your personality. Be an actual person. Like, be an actual human being. Stop living in the past and focusing on what someone did to you in third grade. Like, that's so lame. That's so lame. So y'all know me. I love ghetto black girls. I love city girls. If there was no ghetto black girls, there would be no me. There would be no city girls. There would be no Megan Thee Stallion. There would be no Beyonce. Period. And I love all of them. So, yeah. I love ghetto girls. I love them. There's a lot of ghetto girls who are very respectable. They respect themselves. They just come from impoverished places. What's some other ghetto girls that I love? I love Super Sam. Y'all know Super Sam. I love her. She used to be so funny back in the day. Tokyo Vanity. Hmm, Shakana. I love ghetto girls. Like personality on funny. Um, I just don't believe some people, especially, you know, when Queen Naija came out and said that black girls used to bully her when she was in middle school. Yet, you know, one of her biggest songs, Medicine, well, she said that she was gonna call Brian, FaceTime Brian. You know, that came directly from a black woman. So it's like, do you like us or not? That came from Tink song. So it's like, do you like black women or not? Don't say you don't like black women because when you were younger you were bullied. Yet you bite our style. And then like Queen Naija, I think she's kind of black, right? I don't know, but still like you bite our style and you copy how we talk and you want our men, but you don't like us. Or you don't like us. Oh no, that's not what Queen Naija said. That's what Jay Boogie's big mama said. She said, I don't like black girls, but I love men. I love the black men. Girl, please gag me right now. Just tie me up. Hog style. Because these girls just drive me nuts. They just drive me crazy. Just yeah, please, please. But yeah, at this point, I'm kind of rambling and I'm just gonna go to sleep. I was trying to finish my wine, which I'll finish it on camera. Oh my god, this is such a struggle. Okay, y'all, this is how you properly hold a wine glass, just like this. When you guys go to dinner with your sugar daddies, hold your cup like this. Don't hold it like this. This is ghetto. Hold it like this and just. And honestly, you're not even supposed to finish the whole wine. You're not supposed to drink it all the way till it's done. You're supposed to leave a little bit in there. But y'all know I'm ghetto, so I'm gonna drink the whole thing. I'm gonna drink the whole thing. But yeah, gotta drink my water. Make sure that it's a balance. But yeah, I'm pretty much out for the night. Probably make another live soon. Another one, maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe the next day. Maybe next week. Maybe next month. I don't know. But thank you ladies so much for tuning in. Thank everybody for coming and joining me today on my life. I really appreciate it. Like I said, leave the video with a thumbs up, and everybody who thumbs up the video, I really appreciate you guys. And thanks everybody for the donations today. Cash App was popping. Thank you. And yeah, I'll see you guys and ladies in trophies on the next video. Bye.